Yeah, 07's in the chat for Whoopate last night. Oliver says get the patriotic music for any occasion playlist ready. I shit you not, Oliver. I accidentally started playing Taps right before I started stream. Oh shit. Oops, my bad. Yo, I accidentally knocked over my stream deck. I have never done that before. Oh my god. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Ignore this. That's in the way. Ignore that. Hello. Oh my god, my bad, guys. I knocked over my stream deck and it started smashing emotes. Absolutely smashing emotes. Whoops. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Happy Doctor Day. Happy Pi Day. What's Doctor Day? Like Doctor Who? Great shirt as always. Thank you. It matches my socks. Check it out. It doesn't even actually match. They're just like vaguely some similar colors. Hero buddy, I get it. You're gonna get them. Just watch out. No, right there. Watch out. Over here. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are y'all doing? I forgot my camera was all off-centered. Happy Friday. Happy Fresh Air Friday. I'm very excited to be streaming today and to have a opportunity, a chance to take some self-care for myself and hopefully to encourage you guys to do the same for yourself. That is, some scheduled self-care time. Meg was in a silly, goofy mood last night. It was incredible. If you missed it last night, here's what you missed on stream. Meg gave me a hickey. I killed one of the chatters. And that's mostly it. And also, Meg dated my middle school bully. Meg did not give you a hickey on stream, Ryan. I know, but if I phrase it that way, then the confusion is a productive confusion. You say it like we all got a private show. I know, but that's the thing. Is if I say it that way, then it feels like people missed out on something. And they're like, Meg gave Ryan a hickey live on stream? Also, Megan really did not like Pokemon. Is this game fun? How are y'all doing? Sorry. Got a little tickle in my throat. Hello. Exclamation, hey, Ryan. Just finished the VOD. Quite a stream. It was a lot of fun. Lady River says, I'm lurking today while doing my own Fresh Air Friday event. Deep cleaning the kitchen. Let's go. Hi, Long Tongo. How's it going? Hey, just because I haven't done this reminder in a long while, did you know, if you are currently watching stream, no pressure, but you can click that link in the chat and it will show your pronouns to other people in the chat. It's just a neat little way to you know, show your pronouns. Pronouns are cool. Frankly, help me help you. I'm deep cleaning my kitchen too. What are other people doing for Fresh Air Friday? Let me give these dogs some treats. Dogs, you want some treats? Yeah. No. No. Yeah, 1 second. Good boys. There you go. Good boys, good boys. Cheers is currently working for Fresh Air Friday. No. I gotta clean up the office, and the first thing I found was a piece of trash from some Fun Dip that Megan ate in my office last night. Interesting. Very interesting. It's a good thing I love her with my whole heart. Mona is going to a goth Magic the Gathering party. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Can you call my boss and let her know that I need time off for Fresh Air Friday? Thank you. If only. You can use exclamation excuse. And if you hit exclamation excuse, it will insert your name for the thing. Laria, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. 20 months. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, let me think real quick. It's the start of stream. I said what we're doing, which is Fresh Air Friday. I said, how are you doing? Music's playing. I posted a going live notification on Discord and Twitter. Okay, cool. Did you watch Severance yet? I'm still like halfway through episode 5. I watched a couple episodes a couple days ago, but you didn't feed the dogs lunch? That's true. I did not forget feed the dogs lunch. Talking about last night's stream, cards. That's right. We should check all these boxes. I'm probably not going to do cards today because I want to keep things moving on the self-care front. That said, this is reminding me, this like mental checklist I'm doing. Megan and I had somebody, literally yesterday, some people came to the house to do work, some contractors. And I have never seen this before. Person came to our front door at 8 a.m. when they were supposed to get there. And they said, and they knocked on the door. And I was expecting them, so I went out. And they had in their hand a checklist. And the first item on the checklist said, introduce yourself. And he said, hi, my name is blank from blank company. And my partner's over there working, getting set up. And we're ready to get some work done for you today. Checks the box. Goes, looks down at the list. Goes, I think we should be here for probably about 2-3 hours, maybe 4 at the max. Next item on the list. I'm literally looking over the shoulder. Explain timeline of events. Checks that, like, subtle. The best part is subtly checks the box. Explain the work to be done. Starts explaining to me the work that he's doing. Checks the box. Any questions? The last item on the list is ask if they have any questions. So that's all fine. Like, it's not the most personable thing in the world, but I do not care. Do whatever you got to do to get through your, do a checklist to get through your social interactions. I'm absolutely fucking okay with that. He didn't seem new to the job, but I do not care. I am not in the camp of like, I need my contractors to be charismatic and expose their real life human vulnerabilities to me so that we can form an emotional connection. No, I need you to do work, do it well, answer my questions, explain the timeline. That was all good. Then I will say, we got to the end of the day. And his partner also comes to the door. His partner is definitely more charismatic. But his partner comes to the door and starts talking to me about what they did. And this time, the guy with the checklist is sitting there watching over his partner, checking boxes as we go. which is like, explain the work you did. Check. Any problems? Nope, there weren't any problems. Check. Show photos of work. It was work like on our roof, so I can't like see it very well. Show any photos of the work that you did. Shows me some photos. Check. Then I shit you not, the guy with the clipboard says, has any part of our interaction today led you to believe you would give us less than 5 stars on a review? I go, no. Perfect. Checks the box. I love it. I love it. Has anything we've done today led you to believe you would give us anything less than 5 stars on a review? I'm going to start asking that at the end of at the end of streams. Ryan, you should let us review you after stream. No, I know my community too well. You get 1 chance a year to review me, and it's only after I have just given each of you an individual award, given away money, and bought your silence. That's the only time you're ever allowed to review me. Ryan, just checking. You didn't end up on the ladder doing the work for this person, did you? No, thank God. Thank God. This was it was just not like my favorite contractor experience ever, but it was fine. I would much rather it be this than be the painting fucking experience. Oh my God. That was maybe the most stressful contractor experience of my life. That was definitely the most stressful. 5 stars. I love getting money at the indies. I've got Cheers' loyalty forever. Anything more than a 3 out of 5 is a stretch for good work. Oh, interesting. Wait a second, Ikelos. You get out of the Uber. Do they have Uber in the Netherlands? You get out of the Uber. What are you clicking? It was a fine ride, nothing spectacular. But also no problems. What are you clicking? If you say anything less than 5 stars right now, you are a scourge to employees who count on reviews. 3 out of 5 if it was a fine ride? Ikelos. Here's the thing. I rhetorically, theoretically, abstractly agree with you. But you are that person's worst nightmare if you give a 3 out of 5 for a fine ride. Carly says you have to essentially spit on me to get less than a 5 out of 5. Yeah. The system is fucked. We know that, but it's like they got to scratch and claw for those 5-star. Anything less than a 5-star review is just like an absolute punch to the gut. For me, you start at a 5 and anything negative brings it down. I don't like this system, but that's how I feel too. I never had an Uber ride or had to give stars, to be honest. Okay. Do they have Uber in the Netherlands, by the way? I was curious about that. I've learned to not pay attention to 1 or 5-star reviews. 3 out of 5-star reviews are the only ones that are properly nuanced and properly tell the real story. I think that's mostly true. I also think 5-star reviews can be fine. Because the thing with a 5-star review, I think you have to wade into it a little bit. But the thing about a 5-star review based on, depending on the product, is it's very possible it just actually perfectly meets their needs, and they're happy to not be selling you a story. If you get there safely without being scared or hit on. I love that those are the 2 options. We can all agree this system is fucking dumb, though. Why? If 5 out of 5 is average, then what is good? No, it's like the race to the top. It's like having a... It's like a GPA race to the top kind of situation. A 4.98 in an economy of 5 stars is a problem. You know? If I'm genuinely reviewing something, I won't give 5 out of 5 unless it was exceptional. Sure, but Uber is I would argue Uber is not a genuine review. Uber is a social transaction. I give you 5 stars, you get me safely to where I need to be. Not everybody can be the best, Ryan. I'm on your side here. It's just a broken system. This feels like that one episode of Black Mirror with the social ratings. Absolutely. Would recommend. Unless you're paid to review things, 5 out of 5 is for fine and better. I like that take. I like that take a lot. Oh, also, no. Unless you're paid to review things, 5 out of 5 is for fine and better. Especially when it comes to people. When it comes to people, that's the issue. Like, product, I have no issue giving a 4 out of 5 if it was fine and met all my needs, and I didn't really have any problems with it. If it's a person, sue me, my social anxiety will not let me give less than a 5 out of 5 unless I've been spit on, to quote Carly. I think that's what it is. I think it's the rating people situation. How did we get to this point in society? You used your personal car to take me from point A to point B. I didn't even have to call you to get me to come pick me up. But the trade-off is you get a couple dollars, and I use and I have to rate you a 5 out of 5 on the system. If my phone slightly inconveniences me, it's a 1 out of 5. It's the tech bros. You're correct. That's how we got here. This is definitely how we got here. You're right. If any 2-word answer would suffice, the tech bros is probably the correct answer. If Pedro Pascal spit on me, that would be a different. You're right. That would be a different rating. That would be a different rating. Anyways, welcome. Hey, if you haven't done a Fresh Air Friday yet, at some point this weekend, I encourage you in some way, shape, or form to get outside and get some actual fresh air. Do something challenging or take some sort of mental or physical or fitness or whatever self-care action, something maybe outside of the norm for you, something with intention and thought, some way to just kind of be kind to yourself. Here's what I'm doing today. I'm going to journal because, actually, let me just show you. I have a really good way to show this. These are some of my journals from the last probably about 15 years. These are all old ones. I bring these out to show you that I used to journal a lot. I used to journal a whole lot. I used to journal almost every day. It wasn't necessarily all journaling. Some of it was just like minor note taking. Some of it was like, ideas for writing stuff. Some of it was all kinds of different things. These journals hold my wedding vows, the notes, like the things I read at my grandparents' funerals, my stepdad's funeral. Like, we're not going to look at any of them because it's a mess to dive through emotionally and all kinds of other ways. Maybe another day, not on stream. But these contain like notes from everything interesting to me that has happened in anything interesting that has happened to me in the last like 15 years. I used to journal a lot. I haven't done it a lot in the last couple of years. Just haven't really had as much time. Have not really been in a writing mode more recently. I journal these days, but it's very like to-do list journaling. And I'll probably do more of that today because such is my life. And some of this was also to-do listing. But yeah, we're going to journal. It's something that has been really good for me and important for me in my life. And we're going to do more of it today. We're also going to clean. My office is a fucking mess. It is. I actually have my other camera here. Let me see if I can get it pulled up. My office is also maybe the messiest it's been in the last. It is the messiest it's ever been, actually. I've just got like stuff everywhere, like on the floors. Let me show you this side, actually. This side's even worse. I've just got like shit everywhere. I got halfway through trying to reorganize that little tote over there. It's just everywhere. It hasn't been dusted in like forever. It's all a mess. And I think it would currently every day when I come in here to record Ocarina of Time or work on stuff, I'm like, oh boy, I got to get that done. The office is a mess. I have a brand new desk that I would like to replace this desk with, but first I have to clean a bunch of shit first. Dust it, clean it, whatever. This hopefully will be a chance for me to sort of take some of those steps, take that off my plate, and get me a couple steps closer to being able to rearrange my office and go from there. So that's sort of my plan for the day. I don't know how long we'll be here. Maybe an hour, maybe more, maybe less. I think it'll be at least another hour. My in-laws journal every night together. It's sweet to watch. I couldn't do it, but I do admire the commitment. Journaling to me has always been most helpful where it's just like spur of the moment. Something's bothering me, especially on bad mental health days. Did you buy all the notebooks at the same time or just go back and find the same notebook? Go back and find the same notebook. I lost my journal when I moved. No. I'm sure it's in a box somewhere. I just don't know which one. Okay. I thought you meant like I've searched everywhere. I can't find it. Hopefully it's still there. Oh, man. Behind the scenes / camera look at what Ryan hides from us. Yeah. It's mostly wires. It's like cables and like stuff that needs dusted and trash. That's most of it. I also only tend to journal to process when I'm stressed or feeling down, which makes it not fun for reading back. Oh, yeah. I don't read my journals back almost ever for that reason. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure, Carly. Absolutely. It'll be in there. It'll be in there. I started bullet journaling last year. I feel like that's more of a planner than a journal. Yeah. The journal that I use almost all the time now is just my notebook for streaming. And it's like, I use it a lot, but it's all like, it's a lot of like notes for games. And then very occasionally, it's mostly to-do lists. 2024 Indies prep. Event ideas for 2025. Merch to-do list. Chat with the mods about the Indies. To-do list. Talk with Brujo about merch. Like notes from meetings. A journal from November about how I'm feeling about work. To-do list. Journal from October about how I'm feeling about work. To-do list. Schedule to-do list for partner week back in September. It's just mostly those, which are fine. They're helpful to me, but start Tears of the Kingdom. To-do list. Start Tears of the Kingdom. I got back to bullet journaling this year. It's been so fun to keep track of what I do every day, and I have a spot for, I don't know, recipes and stickers and general trash that I would otherwise throw away. I like that. Yeah, my to-do list 2030. Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, Ryan, today when you make your to-do list, don't forget to add watch The Walking Dead for Carly. Yeah, I got you. I honestly, my hope today is that I can spend a little bit more time, like, processing type journaling rather than to-do list type notes, because those are always less fun. To-do lists stress me the fuck out. They're always like, hey, you know this thing you said a month ago that you'd try and do? And, like, is an important thing to do, but is not a timely thing to do. It's like that Eisenhower matrix we were talking about. Unfortunately, my to-do list, since parenthood, I feel like my to-do list problems have been all, oh boy, this is important, but it isn't timely, or this is timely, and you're way behind. So, I'm getting better though, chat. I'm getting better. And by that, I mean, what I mean by I'm getting better is I feel like I'm honestly, oh my God, we're almost done with this notebook. Holy shit. This is how many pages we have left in this notebook that have not been written on. Everything else has been written on. Wow. Like almost everything is done. That's crazy. Bro, did you go out of order? No, I didn't go. Okay, listen. So I use the front half for to-do lists and like journaling about like sometimes I journal about work stuff. So it's like a one page being like reflecting on how things are going, giving ideas, that kind of thing. So I use the front half to do that. I started forever ago using the back half for game. Like the first one on here is Subnautica to-do list, Skyrim to-do list, Outer Wilds questions, Hollow Knight, Subnautica Below Zero, Hollow Knight, Bloodborne, Minecraft Hardcore. That never happened actually. Delete that shit. My first ever page of ideas for trading cards. Interesting. Some of these became compound interest, nemesis of all nemesises, P buff. These became things. Breath of the Wild. Notes from my first meetings with Luke about a website, Baldur's Gate 3, etc., etc., etc. So I go like from front and back. Because otherwise like if I'm playing a game for like 6 months, here's looking at you, Baldur's Gate or Breath of the Wild, then like all of a sudden there's all these other pages that would get in the way. Anyways. 51% complete with the hardcore Minecraft. I'm going to get back to it. I'll get back to it. I've got a page of squiggles in my current notebook because I realized too late that my hand was too cold to write, but I was on video cam in a meeting, so I had to pretend. Lumella, you were on a video meeting and you went to take notes, discovered your hand was too cold to write notes, and you did what? You pretended to write anyways? I don't know if I'm proud of you or sad for you. What a performance. And also, I was like, yes, yes, squiggle, squiggle. That's so funny to me, man. That's really funny. That's really funny. Oh, man, that's funny. I journal. Every day I write down things I think that are important from class. Wait, I just take notes in class. Sounds good, Mona. Good luck. I get so self-conscious when I'm on a webcam, I get it. It's not a full page. That would be funny if it was a full page, though. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm loving the LCD sound system vibes. Maybe we'll play some LCD sound system. I've been listening to so much LCD sound system recently. Maybe we'll play some LCD sound system while we journal. While I journal. I'm probably going to mostly mute up. I'll be honest with you. How's this cam look right here? Does that look fine? I have to be careful about what I show on camera because otherwise you guys will know what we're doing in season 3 of Indigestion cards. Feels risky. It does kind of feel risky, doesn't it? Today, Carly said something that pissed me off. You're never gonna believe what Tony said in chat today. Season finale of Severance is next week, by the way. Zoom and enhance. Let me try some things. That's a good angle. What if we did this? If we go really low to the ground But then, is this just better? Is this just easier to read? I don't think you can read that. I think the angle is better. Bye, Cyber. I'm thinking of firing Carly, but I don't know how to go about it. Pretty visible? What's it say? I believe you. I'm just. Maybe not. What's that say? I'll even flip it for you. If you can read this, type. Well, then what do you need to type? It says type something. What's it say to type? I haven't put mod overlay on these screens, Tony. If you want them on these screens, let me know. Pterodactyl? Nah, it says type butt. We'll just make it small and we'll transform it. We'll flip it. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I feel comfortable about that. I did type. I did write. If you can read this, type butt. Yeah, 1 second, Tony. Oh, nice. Give Tony a raise? Oh, damn. That's crazy. All right, well, there goes the mod overlay. I'll tell you that much. All right, cool. I'm gonna write for a little bit. I'm gonna do some journaling. BRB. Why is LCD sound system so good? I need to play something less dancey. Okay, I'm going to take a short pause. I actually want to do more journaling here in a second. I know our timer's almost up. But Long Tongle asked an interesting question, and I want to talk about it. Long Tongle said, as someone who also suffers from mental health struggle, first off, what are you journaling? I said, I'm just journaling kind of like what I'm feeling right now. And a lot of times writing it down makes me actually, like, helps me understand what it is that I'm feeling. Long Tongle said, as somebody who suffers from mental health struggles, is that cathartic for you? I said, I don't know about cathartic, but it helps me have clarity. I feel, and I don't know how other people feel about this, but how I feel about journaling is that, like, often in my life, as I'm just kind of like walking through the world, the question of like how I feel is a question I barely have an answer to, or at least not a good answer to, because mostly what I feel is whatever is at the top of my brain, sort of pressing my stress or pleasure buttons or whatever, you know? Like what I'm feeling is mostly what is top of mind. You have this thing you need to get done by 4 p.m. so that you can go get your daughter by 4:10 so that you can go do this, or, which is a lot of my days right now, or I'm really bummed about this thing that I read or saw in the world and it's bothering me and it's making me think about. So like to me, like so much of how I feel in the moment is whatever's top of mind. But journaling helps me put that thing or multiple things like that sort of into a larger background and be like, this is where I'm actually at. Like, so I'll be honest, like what I've just journaled about for a page and a half is like mostly work stuff. One of the things that I'm currently like, that I've been sort of struggling with in the last couple months from a work perspective, this is not a huge like life perspective, but from a work perspective is like, I've been in a cycle of like, how do I even phrase this? Is like, I've talked about this before. Since parenthood started, basically, I often find myself feeling like I'm doing no individual thing in my life well. I think I'm doing 10 things and I'm doing all of them at like 30%. Like I'm like, or at the best, like a D. So like whatever I'm juggling, I feel like I'm barely keeping the ball in the air. And in fact, usually dropping a couple, which I think is probably pretty normal as a new parent, but I have not enjoyed that feeling at all. I've really, really not enjoyed it. I have struggled with it a lot. Megan has been really, really helpful to me. And so mostly what I've journaled about is kind of that thing again, where it's like Megan has been really helpful being like, hey, take this specific item and set it aside for now because it's not important. Take this specific item and let people help you. Like Megan has been helping me with like some tax stuff that we need to get done. Megan was like, let me do it. I'll do it. So H is in the fucking chat for Megan. And that still means, after all of that, that I have less time available for the things that I used to juggle. Less time available than I used to for the things that I was juggling. But I also don't need to hold myself to the same standard as before. Like I can just be like, what am I doing well? What am I still struggling with? Or like, what am I, you know. So that's why I also want to keep journaling, because I only got to about half of what I'd like to actually think through. So Megan's a jewel in the sea of mist. Megan is yeah, absolutely. That and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Thanks for asking that question. That's kind of how I feel when I journal. Not always, but like part of the time most of the time when I'm journaling is whatever comes out first is just the shit that's like top of mind and not actually deeply affecting how I am on a large scale level. It's just what's like pressing. And then once I can get past that or like set that in its place, then I can get to like on a larger scale, how am I feeling? Or like what am I struggling with? Or like what am I proud of? Or one of the things I was just journaling about, to be honest, the last paragraph I wrote was about how I'm really proud of, there's plenty of balls I'm like dropping, right? There's plenty of things I'm doing less well or like not doing well enough at. Those are my words, not anybody else's. One of the things I'm really proud of is the last couple weeks, I feel like we've gotten into a really good spot. I've been really happy with like the variety of streams and like the excitement of streams. We're doing like fresh air stuff, which I think is really like emotionally important to me. We've done some very just like fun. Nuzlocke has had some fun stakes involved. Breath of the Wild was a great like trip down nostalgia lane, and Ori was awesome, and we'll see what the next game like Ori is. But Satisfactory is good for just absolutely focusing for a couple hours. Yeah. So the last paragraph was about how I'm really proud of like, this is such a weird thing to even say. I'm really like proud of sort of what I've scheduled, or like what I've decided to focus on, if that makes sense. Yeah, sounds good, Catilla. I'm about to move it back up because I'm about to go back. But yeah. Leaving work, I may be back, but probably not. Bye, Luke. Have a great Fresh Air Friday. Proud of you for playing 2 Zeldas at the same time. Ugh. This is motivating me to catch up on my journaling. I get a lot of value from even like 15 minutes spent journaling. I know that not everybody does. It works really well for my brain personally, but I know that not everybody else does. But I feel really lucky that it works for me. I also usually get to the end of a journaling. Bye, Artifice. Thanks for being here. I also usually get to the end of a journaling session, and mostly what I end up feeling is, why were you worried about this shit? Which to me is generally helpful. Things I have written about in my journal in the last 15 minutes. A whole bunch of to-do list stuff that I'm currently worried about, like 6 items. What I'm going to play next for YouTube, and being a little bit like, how do I like figure out the like Ocarina of Time, like land to that plane. Finishing up some planning for some Fresh Air Friday stuff. How I'm feeling about like what I'm choosing to play on stream. And mostly what I get to at the end of all of this, I'm mostly just like, yeah. In some ways, like none of that shit like matters a lot. Which is kind of like why I want to continue journaling, because now I want to think about like, you know, how I'm doing in terms of like my relationship to my brain, my relationship to my wife, my daughter, the actual important stuff. But Carly, I think you told me that once before. That's awesome. A mini photo printer. Oh yeah, we were talking about this the other day during, I think, Satisfactory, about printing photos. What is your target language, Satisfied? I've never really had any idea what to write in a journal. Yeah, that has never been my problem. and that is no judgment. No judgment. Right, my relationship to your brain is that I think it's wonderful in a chaotic way. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna journal for 15 more minutes, and then, or maybe less, but I'm gonna shut up and play the music, and then we'll do some cleaning. So, bear me. All right, gamers, I'm done. Journaling, done. Feel good about what I got done. Speaking of pens, wait, who was saying micron? Was somebody saying micron? No. Rytech. I have a micron pen right here, which is fucking fancy. And I don't really like it. Evo says, I've used the pen you use and sometimes I get smudging issues. Yeah, I also get some smudging issues sometimes. Yep. I love microns for drawing, but they dry out so fast. I'm honestly using these pens because they because Megan is not going to use them anymore, and I was like, all right, I'll use them before, rather than buy new ones. The tip on this thing is so fucking tiny though. I have some that are a little bit thicker. To me, I feel like the thickness of the pen is like the real like that's half the battle. I need pens that have a little bit of friction to them. When they're too smooth like rollerballs, I can't handle it. Everything gets so messy so fast. My shit gets messy no matter what. Okay. I am going to start cleaning. My room's a mess. I gotta pick shit up. I got trash to take downstairs. I got empty Spindrift cans. I'm gonna try and use the second cam to sort of show what I'm doing most of the time, but like, you may just get some random ass shots. I gotta clean some shit up. Oh boy, that's right in front of the camera. So, that's my plan. My shit gets messy no matter what. It does. It's shit. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing music and just get to working. So I'll turn the timer off. All right, time to take the baby toys out of here. Oh, Tony, by the way, I went to the post office and I got a certain Christmas card from a certain lovely family. It's really lovely. I won't show it too long on screen, but it's really, really cute. I was gonna DM you that I finally got it. It's very cute. Homie, it's March. I mean, I got it in February, probably. Maybe I'll just put everything on this table and then clean it up from there. Bye, Evo. What is this song? This is Emotional Haircut by LCD Sound System. Bye, Lumella. Hero's being a good boy and helping dad clean. He's just looking for treats. Yeah. Bye, RJ. Thank you for the follow, Samuel the Wise. Thank you. Holy shit, my PC is caked in dust. Oh boy. It's been too long. It's been way too long. Dog treat containers like empty. I know, you want one. I'm gonna go get more dog treats from downstairs. Fill up the container. All right, here we go. Shake. Good boys. Okay. Can you guys sit up there? Talented boys. PCF fans to collect dust. I think that's because they like dust. Is that a Nintendo Wii in the background? It is. I got a Wii from for free from my sister actually. And I need to like do something with it. And instead it's just sitting here. So I'm gonna try and put it away into like a container or something. Oh my god, there's one more thing I didn't show you guys today. We haven't yet built our Fresh Air Friday display. But I got these spring leaves for writing people's names on it that we can then stick to the door with all of the 58 people who did Fresh Air Friday week 1. So that's on my list. I don't know if we're going to get to it today, but that's on my list. Dusting, doing that, and then picking up the entire mess of shit that's off to the side. That'll be a re-leaf. I like that, Lambrecht. I like that a lot. Can Kingsley get a leaf since he took you on a special walk? Sure. He's not going to... Sure. He's not going to know, but absolutely. Kingsley needs a leaf. I'll try and remember. Oh boy, what to do next? All right. Getting overwhelmed at the thought of all this shit on the floor over here. You guys can't even really see. All this stuff needs to go in different places. Some of it's just like extra. Some of it is pictures I want to hang up. guess I can do that part. That's really easy. I've got a lot of pictures over by the entrance to my office of like loved ones. I've got some new photos to add because we got a new member of the family. Plus, I found some photos. Ryan, can I make a suggestion? Always, Tony. Gather all the shit off the floor, put it all in one place like your desk, then clean, then organize. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. This stuff is already in piles. So it's already been piled in like, one of them is like extra stuff. That is kind of what I did with this stuff though. With all the stuff on the desk is like, just get everything off the floor. Then I can clean everything. I like that. I pile everything on my bed when I clean, so if I want to sleep that night, I have to clear the bed. Weaponizing it. I like that. Yeah, the floor stuff, I can go through it in a second, but it's kind of in some piles already. The rest of the stuff I'm going to try and put on the table, and then hopefully that will allow me to just dust everything. Anybody else got any cleaning tips? Back seat me, front seat me? I'm really good at hide cleaning, like hide a bunch of stuff in closets or my office. I love that. My biggest cleaning motivator is someone surprising visiting me. You have very limited amount of time. Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, you know? All right, I got some pictures hung up. The entrance to my office. So that's good. Next, I need to probably figure out what to do with all these cables over on the floor. I've got 1 million. I clean my house every week because I grew up with clean freaks. Oh, wow. Sounds awesome. Hot Mama's lurking. Sounds good. I should probably flip this webcam back. Before I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, I was a clean freak. I couldn't stand when things were out of place or order. Since I started taking medication, I let things get messy a bit because it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'd say if it gives you more freedom to live your life, it's probably a good thing. And it kind of sounds to me like you're saying that it gives you a little bit more freedom. That you are not compelled to do the cleaning right away, but that you are allowed to. So to me, kind of sounds like maybe a good thing. All right, time to tackle this fucking pile of shit. So for piles, we got shit that I use regularly, which I already kind of put away, like wires that I use regularly. We have wires that I'm literally probably never going to use, which I'll show you in a second. Sounds good, Haunted Adams. We have some stuff that I just basically need to like keep out until I get my new desk mounted, my new desk set up. Like this is going to be a mount that I'm going to use on my new desk. Like a secondary camera mount. But I don't have the desk put together yet, so I can't do that. We have basically stuff used for like mounting cameras or webcams or my phone. Is it creative stalling to show us all the shit instead of cleaning it? Maybe. Probably. You can't see my face, but I'm smiling. Finished my work for today. I'm doing some homework, housework alongside you, Ryan. I've got the kitchen and living room. You do the office. Hell yeah. No pressure, K-Bell, but you better hurry because I'm probably going to stop in here in about 20 minutes. I'm not going to be done, but I am going to stop. It's not that messy. I'll race you. Oh, shit. Okay. I have cleaned up all of the, like, cables and wiring I use semi-regularly. Do you guys want to see my pile of shit that I think I'm probably going to throw away? I probably won't actually throw it away, but I kind of want to. It's like wires that I have not in like 4 years of streaming, 5 years of streaming used. I've got a lot of like USB to USB or like USB to USB-C or that kind of thing, which are all very useful. It's fucking amazing. The amount of tiny little cords. And cables. This is a tiny Ethernet cable. This is my like 4th USB to I think USB-C or whatever, USB tiny cable. Wait a second, I have a really funny one to show you. Look at this shit. That's a fucking iPod to USB-C cable. Why do I have this? Why do I have this? I don't use it, that's for sure. I am probably going to keep all that stuff, though, and just chuck it in a box. But I need a box. Some of it's useful. Some of it's like my extra USB to USB-C, or sorry, USB to USB, or HDMI, or Ethernet, or... I wish I could count, though, how many of these jacks I have. Oh my god, it doesn't want to focus, but you know the drill. Micro USB, yeah, that's what it's called. Constantly overwhelmed by cords and cables. Put things you want to throw away but aren't sure in a box, tape it shut, then in a year, if you haven't had to get into it, you can just toss the whole box. I like that. So that stuff I just need a box for. That stuff's good. That's the floor cleaned up. Minus a baby toy I can still see. Okay. I think what I might do is work on the stuff for the wall for Fresh Air Friday. Although I still need a box for this thing. I just don't know where to find a box for these cables. If I can do that, if I can get these on the wall, then all I have to do later is figure out where everything on my desk goes. How often do you use the Wii? I've literally never used it. But I told my sister I'd take it off of her hands. I have a place for it, though. I have a place for it. Done. It's a fun console. Are there any Zelda games you can only play on Wii, not Wii U or anything else? The answer would be no, because you can just emulate them. Okay. So that done. God, I need to dust so badly. Let's do some Fresh Air Friday shit. Wii U, you can play every game. Gotcha. It's getting fucking warm in here. Okay. A label maker was the best thing I ever grabbed for storage bins. I feel like when you become a parent, it should come, like the baby should come with a bunch of storage totes. I feel like that would be dope. Tony's headed out for an appointment. Have a great weekend, Tony. Okay, time to access Evo's master spreadsheet. Not the other master spreadsheet that you're used to thinking about, but the other master spreadsheet. Evo has more spreadsheets than you know what to do with. Shout out to Evo. Oh, I didn't even grab any tape. Shit. Okay. Google. Can you use Scotch tape on stained wood without damaging? Meh. I have painter's tape. But I figured painter's tape might be see-through for these lovely little leaves. Let's find out. Did you guys know 58 people participated in Fresh Air Friday week 1? Including 2,000 pixels. I should probably just tear these out first, huh? I wanted to participate, but I was away. That's okay. Even if you participate every single week from now on, you'll still get a pack of cards. Not that you need it. I'm just kidding. Hey, here was my question, Oculus. How's the stopping smoking thing going? How are you doing? Are you struggling? Are you succeeding wildly beyond your wildest dreams? Are you 59 if you count Kingsley? That's a great point. Can't forget Kingsley. How dare you get out for an amazing vacation weekend, Oculus, and forget to check in with your internet community? Going pretty good, not gonna lie. Hell yeah, dude. I've been thinking about you. Is Sadie still here? Sadie, how about you? That's great, dude. All right, one sheet at a time. So next we got Kingsley. Then Geek, aka 633K. Then a grown man. Dude, Evo really is the spreadsheet. Champion. They killed this shit. AJNAECKROS. We got Ann. Done. Let's come back. What's happening? I just came back and you shared my name. You checked in for week 1 of Fresh Air Friday. So we're going to put your name on that wall back there here in just a second. Satisfied says it's going well. Mostly just a little antsy, and I keep reaching for a vape that isn't there. This quit smoking necklace has helped times a million. What's the quit smoking necklace? What does it do? Or is it just look dope? Oculus says, I thought it would be pretty hard, but it's pretty easy. Hell yeah, dude. I hope it continues that way for you. I'll be honest with you guys. I bought a bunch of light brown construction paper, and I was hoping and planning to build a tree on the doors, and then from there, add a bunch of leaves. One of the lessons that parenthood keeps teaching me, and I need to keep relearning, is don't hold yourself to impossibly high standards. At some point this week, I was like, I'm never going to get this fucking tree built. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to adjust. Fuck the tree. We're just going to do leaves. That'll still be cool. It won't be exactly as you envisioned it. But flexibility is the name of the game. I'm so afraid I'm shit talking quitting, and in the next 2 weeks it will get so hard. Hey, that's okay. You'll be ready for it when it happens. Artifice. What's happening? I'm so motivated right now. Hell yeah, dude. Barbarossa. 41, our Australian friend. Hi, Mars. Bear B. Benson. I've got a great story for tomorrow's Fresh Air Friday post. Hell yes, Siege. Hell yeah. This is bitter, except that's a 3. Blue with a 3. My grandmother and grandfather both smoked since they were 12, and for grandma, she somehow went cold turkey and it went fine. For my grandfather, it took him 2 years. Gotcha. Satisfied? Hell yeah. Next is Bob Goblin, aka Bob Gob, from our Nuzlocke. Bo Cop. Done. I've been here the whole time. I quit smoking for 7+ years, started again this year when things got a little rough. No. I use an app that tells me how much money I saved. Oh boy. How much money have you saved already? €24? Amazing. Starting to smoke again was the least of my problems. Oh man. I'm sorry. Also sorry I'm forcing my recent LCD sound system listening wave upon all of you today. It's like $2,200 per year, not even calculating the drugs, which I also quit. Hell yeah, dude. Just a little bit of cash. Okay, next we got Siege. Plays. Dokurisu. Doctor. Marzalian 4. This is based on your Discord username, so... Dulon. Ellie. Evo. Thank you. Proper title is important. You worked for it. Maybe after I get done, if I run out of leaves, I can just buy these. Or sorry, I can just hold this up to the wall and spray paint. I used to spend $7 a day, and when I went to the vape, it dropped drastically, but still, now it is $0 and I can breathe. 2 big W's. $0 spent per day on smoking, and you can breathe. When you call me Dr. Marzalian 4, should I be responding, thank you, Master, Little Indigestion? Excuse me, isn't master basically used for like the young male of the household? Or is it used in multiple ways? Okay. Next we got Freerith. We got Gelef. Hi, Carly. Joy. Infamous Jeff. Oh, shit. I think we started the music over again. Oh, yeah, we did. Twice. Shit. We'll play some alternative 10s. Ryan, you are the young man of your household. Listen, just because you live in my attic, it's that Rebs. You are not older than me. In some ways, you are timeless. But I am closer to the grave. What? Oh, hello. I am back. Oh, hello. Hi, Luke. How's it going? Still here for a little bit. I'm done. K-Bell, you won. I'm sorry. You won. It wasn't even close. I didn't think I counted as part of the household. Do I just get upgraded? Oh, you meant Kingsley. Kingsley, you're correct. Kingsley is the sir of the household, and I am the master. You're correct. In that case, no. Since I forgot Kingsley, we actually don't have room in our household. I'm so sorry. The attic is actually a legally distinct territory, and taxable piece of property. In fact, you do owe us some property taxes, so, you know. Luke, I hope you never get better at typing. Is it just me? I thought Luke used to be better at typing. Has Luke always been this bad, or does Luke just care less what we think? Just Danny D on the wall. Kaylee, 24. Catilla with 2 T's, 1 L. I always have to think about it. I do think I've gotten worse. It may just be not caring. Exactly. K Bell. Keep it. C underscore assy. Hi, EA Aurora. How you doing? Killer Cat. Oh my god, I hope I have enough leaves. I don't even want to be here anymore. Wait, you mean here? Like at stream? Most of you are free to go. The mods are required by law to be here, but most of you are free to go. We're quoting something good so you won't know it. Oh, interesting. We're quoting something good so you won't know it. You think you're going to peer pressure me into watching The Walking Dead and Good Place and etc. The rest of Severance by having these inside jokes. It's not going to work. I was really hoping to watch more Severance tomorrow. Instead, I have to go to a family funeral. So, shout out to my great aunt for cutting down on my Severance time tomorrow. I'm kidding, obviously. Obviously. I'm kidding. I think she would think that was funny, so don't judge me. Lily Van Gogh. You sound so upset. Aw. Llama's attack. My aunt is my great aunt who was dope. And has been lots of love Brecht. Oh, that's right. We have Lambrecht's name is different right now. Lots of love Brecht. My great aunt is doing a baller thing, which is that in a family that has really strong traditions around funerals, viewings, like that sounds weird, but like we have you know, I've told about this before, but like my family helps run a cemetery. Meg Christine 12. Fuck. I misspelled Meg's name. Shit. We'll do the other side. We'll do the other side. She'll never know. Basically, my family helps run a cemetery. And for better or for worse, that means like family tradition around like around stuff is very set in stone. My baller great aunt was like, nope, no viewing, no funeral. Do a graveside service, wear whatever you want. Show up, talk about my life if you'd like. Otherwise, enjoy seeing each other. I was like, what the hell? Incredible. Incredible. My mom wants us to throw a party for her. Shout out to her, huh? Don't make it sound bad. Close 1669. I think she would think that is funny. I think she would. I told my mom when I kick it, I want her to have me taxidermied. No. My husband once spelled my name wrong when signing us in a wedding guest book. Spelled my name with an I-E instead of a Y. I feel like that's worse than accidentally. I spelled Christine. I put the T before the S. That's all I did. Carly says you can hire me for events. Carly is still Carly's still grinding. Entrepreneurial Carly is still grinding even after death. Have I done Oliver yet? I don't remember. No Oliver. Okay, we'll start with Oliver. I was a bit annoyed to say the least. Yeah, can we get a exclamation, hey Ryan, except it's hey Cassie's husband? Okay, Oliver. Hannah Rhythmic. Hexagate. Queen. Jabber. Walkie. That is more letters than I thought. Sorry for the way your name sounded kind of trails off at the end there. Rune Snips. Sadie. Can I get a tarot reading? Not from me. I'm sure somewhere you can. Hey, that's me. I forget what his excuse was. It was not a satisfying excuse, though. Thank God I bought these pre-cut leaves. Originally, I was thinking I was just going to cut out some leaves myself. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? $58 on week 1. $59 if you include Kingsley, which I did. I want a Ryan promoted message from the divine. Oh, okay. Sorry, you just want me to channel the divine for you. That I can do. That I can do. Oza, lean closer. Lean closer. Lean closer. Empty your mind. Look me in the eyes. Lean closer. Breathe. Rest your forehead against the screen of whatever device you are watching this stream on. Close your eyes. Rest your forehead on the device. Close your eyes and breathe. Good boy. I got goosebumps. Not the good boy. In case you guys haven't hung out with a with like a 12 or a 14-year-old recently. That's all the rage. They'd be like, "Hey, can you pass me that pencil?" You pass it to them. They say, "Good boy." Okay, great. Sammy Sam, by the way. Sekhmet. Selena. Caterwall. Like a dog, or what's the idea? I don't know. Like something subservient for sure. Maybe a dog. I think it honestly probably has its roots. That was Shadowlink in the like just put the fries in the bag type of thing, which is like, I'm better than you. Hey, just make my McDonald's for me. Now here's a question. The spreadsheet says Sloan-wise, but I'm like 99% sure it's Sloan-wise with an N. I think it's Sloan-wise with an N. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. Okay, we got Sloan-wise. Shout out to Evo though. This whole spreadsheet is making my life so much easier, which is in a nutshell. Snaily Luke, I know that person. What Evo is so goddamn good at. Shout out to fucking Evo. Okay, we got like 2 more sheets of names, and then we get to try and chuck all these on the wall. Except I need to record another episode before I get my daughter from daycare, so I may not have time to chuck them on the wall today. Chat, how accurate are you at judging how long it will take to complete a task or drive somewhere or get ready for work or any of those things? Are you accurate at like judging how long something will take? Or do you consistently think, oh yes, I'll accomplish more in today? Are you like me where you're like, I'll definitely accomplish this much in the day, and then you get to the end of the day and you're like, all I did was frantically do one thing after another and I didn't get there? Bad? Yeah, same. I subbed because you deserve everything you want in this world. That's very kind of you. I don't know that I deserve all that, but that's very sweet of you. That's a lovely impulse. Thank you. Thank you very much, Oza. Steel Serenade. I'm pretty good at estimating time, very bad at actually accomplishing things, though. Sven. Tactical fluke. My like literal my actual my real flaw as a human being is I always think I can do a little bit more than I can. I think I can always squeeze in more. The legendary duck. I have loved seeing, not duck, but I've loved seeing some new faces on this Fresh Air Friday. It's the OT. It's cool to see people like, oh shit, also some old faces like Whack. It's cool to see old regulars, but it's also neat to just like see new people, get new perspectives on the people who are in the community. I don't know why Fresh Air Fridays feels like the thing we do that most feels like a community every year, but it does. I actually think those are two different skills. Knowing how long a thing will take and planning to do stuff during a day and running out of time are kind of different. I'm pretty good at estimating time, very bad at actually accomplishing things. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I do try to estimate more time than I may need. Yeah. I don't. I honestly still do, and it still comes back to bite me in the ass. I don't know. I love Fresh Air Friday. It's so fun to see a little slice of everyone's life. Yeah. I think it's fun to see like the actual like often photographic or described slice of their life. I also think it's just fun to be like, this March, what are you going through? You know? Because we pay such lip service to that, but like, you also have a child. Oh yeah, but I've been bad at this my whole life. I've been bad at this shit forever. Tony. Uzai. Wampa. Zubli. And Zuma. And that is all the names. I don't know that we're going to have room for all this stuff on the wall. This is Tame Impala. This is the less I know, the better. There's a ton in here. It's like thick. And I'm definitely not going to have time to put these on the wall today and also record. So Unfortunately, I think our cleaning stream is going to have to stop there plenty short. But I'll find some time to chuck these on the wall. Either on stream or off. I don't know. Let's see here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Thank you. I accomplished some things that I think are gonna... Fuck it. Not I think. I know are gonna make me feel better. I already feel better about what I've accomplished. My floor is much cleaner. I have trash and shit taken out of here. I have a pathway towards getting my desk set up, which hopefully we shall do eventually. My cat just walked on my keyboard. Message from Walter. Incredible. I still have plenty to do. I need to find a box for these cables. I need to clean off my desk, but I need to dust. I didn't get the dusting done, but we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing at a time. Walter is right, and he should say it. It's true. That is going to do it for our stream today. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all so very deeply. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Go out there, get some exercise in, get some clear-headedness in. Journal, do something. Do something, something, something. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thanks for being such lovely humans on the internet. I'll talk to you soon. Until then. Good boy. See ya. What? Yep. All right. Well. Goodbye.